Hi, I'm Chef James, and guess what? Thanksgiving is almost here. That's why I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful pernil al horno, which is basically a leg of pork that's going to be, first of all, marinated and then cooked low and slow in the oven to get that beautiful browning on the outside and a very juicy inside. This same exact recipe you can use for your turkey. One of the key ingredients for this recipe is going to be heart healthy Mazola corn oil. Mazola corn oil knows that delicious meals start with the heart. That's why I've partnered up with Mazola to share some of my favorite recipes that are not only delicious, but that also support heart health. We need to start by the marinade. Very simple ingredients that everybody has at home. First of all, we're gonna add 10 cloves of garlic. We're gonna add some cumin. I have some oregano. Then I have some Worcestershire sauce, a tiny touch of vinegar. I have some onions. 2 onions would do it. Some red pepper. Red pepper is gonna work tremendously well in the way this whole piece is going to look. That red color is gonna give it even more color to the natural browning that we're going to acquire from cooking it low and slow in the oven. You can add, if you want, something spicy. You can put a jalapeno in there, a chile serrano, in case you want to give it that little kick. Next, I'm going to add a little touch of freshly squeezed orange juice, but you can use also what we call sour oranges or naranja agria. Then we're going to finish off with a tiny touch of white wine. Salt, tiny touch, and of course, 3 tablespoons of Mazola corn oil. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. We're gonna blend all of this together. We're gonna move the leg of pork over here. I like to make this little incisions in the actual pork, and that will let the marinade sort of like go inside the actual piece. And of course, all that flavor is not only going to be in the exterior, but also in the interior. I'm gonna take my liquid. Look at those beautiful colors. Mazola corn oil creates marinades that make great tasting food because it has a neutral taste that lets the flavors of your food stand out. Ideally, we want to let this rest in this liquid for approximately, I would say, between 4 to 12 hours. Overnight works just fine. Midway to the process, after 4 or 5 hours, what we want to do is we want to flip it so the top now gets a little love from that marinade. We're going to cover it and take it to the fridge. The pork has been marinating for a little over 4 hours. I flipped it halfway through the process, and now we marinated the top. And we flipped it, we're marinating the other side, and now we're gonna flip it again. I'm gonna take some of my Mazola corn oil, and I'm gonna give this a little drizzle on top, and that is going to help me with the beautiful browning of the pork, and at the same time, is going to give me that beautiful crackling that has to be a big part of my pernil. And that's what's amazing about using Mazola corn oil. It can help you reduce your cholesterol in a very easy way, as Mazola corn oil is naturally cholesterol free. So it's a win-win situation with our pernil. We're gonna cover it and cook it for approximately 3.5 hours at 375 degrees. But what's important is after 3 hours, we're gonna uncover the pork to let that crackling happen. So we're gonna expose the piece to the heat of the oven, and that's when the browning is going to start happening. The pork, or as we say in Spanish, el pernil, has come out of the oven. Look at the browning on the outside and the skin of this pork. The crackling has gotten to its perfect point. We let it rest for approximately 15 minutes so we can cut it and we don't lose all the juiciness from within the actual pork. We keep all the juices sealed inside. And one thing that I love about cooking it the way we did is that we have a natural sauce in the bottom that we can use to sort of like top any pieces of pork if you cut them individually. This is just a magical recipe. It's perfect for the holidays, and I guarantee you once you put this in the middle of the table, everybody's gonna go crazy. I just want to do this because I have to. And there you have it. Mazola corn oil is a heart healthy choice for the family to be used in all your favorite recipes. Happy holidays.